a video about how to do the peer edit. A lot of students in all of my classes have had questions about how the peer edit works on Canvas, so I hope this video helps. Peer edits are very polarizing, kind of like group work. Some students love peer edits and find them helpful. Other students leave a peer edit feeling resentful and frustrated. So hopefully this process will go smoothly and you will be able to give your partner some really valuable feedback, and you'll be able to get some valuable feedback from your partner. So let's go to modules. You can see the activity on the to-do list, but I always like going to modules. That way you see everything for the week in context and in order. And we're in week 3, so I would go to module 3. So obviously I would have gone through the module, viewing all the lectures and reading the pages in chronological order. Let's say I've already done that, and now I want to go to peer review for essay 1. So I already submitted a sample document, just a fake document. Of course, you can resubmit it up till the due date. So if you added something to it, you can always hit resubmit and resubmit the assignment. Remember, you have to save your document as a doc or a PDF, or you can save a picture if you want, but a PDF is a little bit easier. There are 2 parts to the peer edit. So this is where it gets a little bit confusing. Part 1 is just you submitting your draft. And for this particular assignment right now, I'm just asking for an introduction and 1 body paragraph. It can be really rough, it can be really bad. We're gonna try not to judge each other too much. We're gonna provide feedback, but we're not gonna be judging other people. So don't worry if you have some typos or some grammatical errors. The whole point is that it's a draft, right? Baby steps. So part 1, which is due February 24th, is just submitting your draft. Now, you are not going to see the partner who you've been assigned to review. You are not going to see your assigned partner until 11:59 on February 24th. You will also not see a partner if you haven't submitted your draft. So Canvas is not going to assign you a partner until the due date has passed and until you have posted your draft. Once you are assigned a partner, once that due date has passed, you'll see your partner right here. Mine says none assigned. That's because I'm in the test student mode, but you should see a person's name here. If you don't, email me and I will manually assign you a partner. If you submitted your draft late, also email me because it will not assign you a partner here. Part 2 is due by Sunday, and that involves you commenting on your assigned draft. So read the essay you've been assigned. You'll be able to click right here and see your partner's essay once you click your partner's name. Read the essay and answer the questions. Sometimes for a peer review, it's much more informal. I ask you to just write free-form comments as long as you're making sure that you go back to the prompt and see the rubric and make sure your partner is following instructions. For this peer edit, I want it to be a little bit more structured because it's your first one. So I'm asking you to answer these 5 questions in the comment section. So you would comment on your partner's draft in the comment section. So what's the writer's thesis statement? You can cut and paste it or put it in your own words. Does the thesis take a stance? Does it agree, disagree, or a little bit of both with, say, Charles Murray or Unger or Owens and Sawhill? Does the intro mention the specific article and include that article in quotation marks? Is the thesis debatable, right? You want your thesis to be debatable, not something obvious or generic. And does each body paragraph include a quotation from the article and a specific example that goes beyond the article, right? You're not just summarizing, you're adding your own specific personal examples or examples from your research. So for part 1, like I said, you're just posting your own draft. That's due on Wednesday. For part 2, you are commenting on your partner's draft. That's due on Sunday. After Sunday or earlier, if your partner is organized and has already made comments on your draft, you will be able to see the comments on your draft right here. Your partner will have answered questions where it says comments, but some people also like to annotate directly on the text. So you can click submission details. And you can see again, the comments are right here. But if your partner left comments directly on your essay too, you would click view feedback. And you would be able to see your partner's annotations on your essay, and you'd see your essay here. Now, this is just a sample, so your partner has not annotated anything here, but you can see a sample of a draft that would be in MLA format, right? With the header, the title, 1-inch margins, Times New Roman, 12-point font, all that good stuff. So you'd be able to see that right here. The last thing I'll mention, or the last two things I'll mention, I'm using the word partner, but that's kind of misleading because chances are you will be assigned someone's draft to comment on, but a different person will be commenting on your draft. That's the way that I have it set up on Canvas. So it might be the same person, but chances are you will comment on student A's draft and student C will comment on your draft. So it's probably not going to be the same person. When you are peer editing somebody's paper, it's best to be as specific as possible. So instead of just saying you have grammar errors, or you didn't answer the question, or you don't have a thesis, you might say something like, I'm not seeing a thesis here, but it seems to me that you're arguing X. Or I'm noticing that you have a few missing apostrophes, right? Try to be as specific as possible. And because this is an online class and it can feel like we're all behind our computers doing this on our own, but really there are 35 students in some classes. We're doing this together. It's nice if you can humanize it a little bit, if you can give the student a compliment, as long as it's a specific compliment and not a generic compliment. If you can provide some suggestions or even just say something nice or humanize it a little bit by introducing yourself, that's always a good thing to do. Let me know if you have any questions about the peer edit, and I hope it goes well. Bye.